Here we have the Hyundai IX35 SE on a 64 plate. I'm going to start by showing you around the outside of the car and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat. And then underneath this carpet section, a full-size spare alloy wheel. Okay, so we're just going to walk our way around to the front of the car and then we'll hop in and run through those controls. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. The seats are in fantastic condition and there's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. So now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left hand side we have the rev counter and on the right hand side the speedometer. You can see the total miles on this car are 23,982. The information displayed above that is the trip computer. It can be changed by pressing a button on the steering wheel for various different pieces of information, all the way back round to the beginning again. And in fact, if we back out to the steering wheel, the button I was using just a moment ago is this one down on the right hand side. Above that, on the right hand side, we have cruise control, and then on the left hand side we have stereo controls, as well as the ability to answer and end phone calls, and we have voice activation for the phone. So hit that button and ask it to dial in anyone in your contacts list and it will do that for you without you having to touch your phone at all. That is of course once the phone is paired, and that is done over in the center here. Press the button that says phone and then follow the instructions on screen just there. When it comes to radio, this car's got FM and AM radio, and in terms of media, it will say nothing's connected at the moment. That's because we don't have a CD in the CD player and we have nothing connected to either of the two ports that are available, which are the auxiliary input and also USB as well. So plenty of ways of listening to your music in this car. Working our way down, we've got the dual zone climate control. You can adjust the temperature independently on the passenger and driver side. When you're happy with the temperature, you can adjust the fan speed in the middle here. And when you're happy with that, that button will turn the air conditioning on. Or you can hit auto and the car will maintain those temperatures by taking control of the fan speed itself. You can override that by simply readjusting the fan speed. And then at the bottom in the middle here, you can determine where within the car you would like the air to be distributed with the air conditioning turned on. Underneath that, we have a heated driver seat and heated passenger seat. We can turn the rear parking sensors off should we wish to. We then have two 12-volt charging sockets, the auxiliary and USB input, and finally a 6-speed manual gearbox.